big thing with water, every drop counts because it falls out of the sky here. We don't pump it out of the earth. It falls out of the sky here in the tall grass. And every drop counts here on the prairie. And if we can get that water to infiltrate and to store in the soil and then use it, let the plants use it when we need it, and then any excess can come out in our springs and seeps and go down through the draws and go to the neighbors that way. But any kind of rain event needs to stay right here in the soil. So when I talk about water retention, and I talk about the community, there's a beetle that comes to mind. He's a dung beetle, okay? Just for one beetle, one species of beetle in the community, he does three things for me. Three really important things for me. One of them is he does nutrient recycling, where he takes this manure pat and he tears it all up and he rolls it around, or he tunnels down. There's tunnelers and there's rollers, and they tunnel down and they carry it down and they put it down in here and they do all of this. The other thing is they're tunneling, and as they're moving this manure pat around, they're breaking up the soil, and I got water infiltration. When it rains, no matter how much or how little it rains, if the water doesn't go down into the soil, if it runs off, if the ground's hard and it just sheets and it runs off, then I don't get to keep any of my water. So this dung beetle, not only is he doing that, he's got water infiltration, he's got nutrient recycling. The third big thing for me, and it's really a tremendous expense and a big problem for us in these double stalk stalkers, and that's the hornfly. And the hornfly, his whole life cycle is tied to the manure pat. He comes off the back of the cow and he lands in the manure pat, lays his eggs, and in 14 days the larvae hatch, or whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, but I just know he hatches, and then there's like 4,000 flies on each steer biting and sucking blood, and the steers are running and they're losing weight, and it's all about this, and they're uncomfortable and all of this. And the dung beetle can tear this thing all apart after like day 5. He's got all the manure pat tore apart, and the larvae are non-existent then. And so he's taking care of horn flies, and I used to spend a lot of money on insecticides spraying these cattle for horn flies. So now I don't have to do that no more. I don't do near as much of it. I don't do any of it actually anymore because I don't think nothing works. So I'm real focused on horn fly reduction, on water retention and infiltration going down into the soil, and then nutrient recycling, all done by just one beetle. One little beetle, a dung beetle of all things. How many other things are out there? There's probably a zillion things out there, and I can't. There's just 3 things, and there's probably even more things that the dung beetle does for me, and I don't even know what they are. So I need help. I need somebody to help me. That's why entomologists, biologists, soilologists, all of these people, I need to visit with all of them. And we need to get down and dig in the dirt. And then I learn, and then I can teach others. And see, there's my wealth. My wealth is I don't have to buy insecticides to spray the cattle no more. I don't have to buy extra feed because I got this water infiltration going on in here. All because of this one little species. How many other species? But he's all part of the community. A very important part of the community.